the main reason because many people they cannot manifest what they are trying to manifest, maybe this is your case, is that they are trying to manifest something that is not coming from them. When I was 25 years old, I was living a life that was not mine, and I was trying to achieve things, to position, to achieve success in my work, to grow in my business, in my company, to have relationships, to have everything that I was trying, everything that I was aiming. I was failing. I didn't have motivation, I didn't have energy, I didn't have drive, hunger for any of these things. I was waking up in the morning and said, okay, I'm supposed to go to the office and perform. I'm supposed to do all this work. I'm supposed to go in the party in the night with my friends. I suppose. But actually, I don't feel any of this. Of course, I was failing. I was blaming myself. Something is wrong with me because I'm not manifesting, creating the life that I want. The point is that it was not the life I wanted. I'm going to talk to you in this video about the main mistake, the number one mistake of manifestation. Mistaking your purpose with the purpose of others. And I'm going to share with you some nice videos from our last retreat in Tibet where we were working with the power of manifestation and looking for real intention and purpose for our life. Sometimes when we arrive to this world, not sometimes, always, when we arrive to this world, we receive from our environment, family, friends, television, social standards, we receive goals that they represent things that we want. We want to feel powerful, we want to feel happy, we want to feel free. And then we receive goals, like if you have certain amount of money, you will feel powerful. If you have their relationship, you will feel happy, joyful. If you have a car, or you have certain numbers of holidays, you will feel free. And like this, we connect some things that we want to experience with some social situations, and we start going after them. But actually, these things, they are not coming from us. They are coming from standards, from influence from the environment. And it's not coming, and this is the key. This is the word, guys. They are not coming from inspiration. They are not coming from a place of inspiration. They are coming from fear. They are coming from scarcity. They are coming from the need to fit, the need to belong, the fear to break the status quo, not to make people angry, not to make people react, to fit. And like this, we start setting our life purposes, which is something very elevated, very high. And this is not coming from inspiration. What is inspiration? Inspiration comes from the connection with the spirit. And from this connection, we receive the most energy. We receive from this connection. The energy that we need to feel passion, motivation, hunger for what we are doing, meaning. This inspiration not only brings purpose, it brings meaning. Because what inspires us, it is connected with the path and the journey that our soul wants to have in this world. So that's why when we follow purposes and intentions from others, that they come from the environment, and they don't come from our own intrinsic inspiration, is a guarantee to arrive to a point of emptiness, a point of no way out, a point in which we will feel tired, we will feel lost, we will feel nothing makes sense. And actually we may think in this moment, it's my fault that I am not disciplined, it's my fault that I am not committed, it's my fault that I'm weak, it's my fault that we can say it's my fault that I'm not doing what I should do. But actually the real problem is higher, is that the connection with the spirit, the inspiration, is broken. So this message goes for you. If you are in the process to create something in your life, something new, something different, something great, but you are failing and you cannot bring it, and you lack more power, more desire, more passion, more motivation to go for it, it would be good that you stop a little bit and ask yourself, is this really what I want to do? Or is this a borrowed purpose, intention that I receive from my family, from my environment, that actually does not represent really what I want, actually does not represent really who I am? If you find a purpose and intention that really comes from inspiration, and you have the guts, the tools, and the power to go for it, I'm not saying it will be easy, I'm not saying this, but you will have the energy that you will need to overcome all the obstacles, because the connection with the spirit, with the highest, will give you what you need. You will have to make the work, the effort, but you will have the fuel, you will have the energy, the fire, and there will be always with you the sense of meaning, that you are doing something meaningful. Even if you don't fully accomplish what you wanted, the sense of meaning will be with you. Even if you are in the way, you didn't arrive still, sense of meaning will be with you. I wanted to share this with you because it's the number one step when we want to bring something new to this world, to do it from our own inspiration. If we don't do it from there, it doesn't come from us, and it doesn't awake our energy. Tell me if you had experience about that is connected with this that I'm telling you. Maybe you recognize yourself in this and you realize, yes, I was following purposes and intentions that they were not mine in the past. Or maybe you had the good luck, let's call it like this, that you connected with something that inspired you and you created a huge change in your life thanks to this. And if you want to know more about how to connect with inspiration, you can write in the comments, we can share there. Of course, it's not like easy, there is a lot of practices, energetic practices, shamanic, yogic practices that help us to enter in the state of inspiration and to reconnect with our real purpose. If you are interested, say in the comments, and I will bring more videos connected to this. Remember, your real intrinsic inspiration is the only path, is the only step that opens the path of manifestation, to manifest what you really want in this world. Give a like if you like the content, and let me know in the comments if you would like to know more about this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.